Hello everyone, this is Spin, and welcome back to another episode of my A.L.T walkthrough series. And today's episode, I'm going to be playing through the level Dies Irae, which, fun fact, is Latin for the term Day of Wrath. So, let's begin. I'm playing on ultra-advanced difficulty on the prboom plus source port with compatibility level set to boom. Let's begin. So to start things off, we gotta flip the switch. We are in a familiar area. Looks like the ending of last episode. Well, if we fire our weapon, an Archvile will wake up and resurrect this Hell Knight. And yes, there's an Archvile trapped in a closed area that's designed specifically to resurrect this Hell Knight. That is oddly specific. And you can actually kill that Archvile, just much later until that happens. He dies from a crusher. So in this area we have looks like a town area. And looks like we got a bunch of demons to clear out. Clear out some of these hit scanners. Well, not the hit scanners, but the imps and hit scanners. Let's go up here. We got a revenant. Now there's another revenant over here. I'll take him out with the chain gun since the positioning on the other side is very awkward. Plus you got hit scanners on the other side. And can you please stop firing your missiles at a rapid pace? Thank you. So let's go to where that revenant was. Get the jump on that chain gunner. Taking him out early would be very convenient to us. Or to me, I should say. I'm the one playing. Flip this switch and I hear a bunch of pinkies on the ground here. Yeah, they have a very unique humming sound effect. Okay. So let's go through the building area here. Take out that last zombie man. If we drop down here, we got a revenant who is stuck. He cannot reach us. Easy kill. So let's climb on up the steps here, if I can properly platform. And our reward is a Soulsphere. And now we will move on to our next area. There are several points of interest to visit. There are so many ways to approach this level. Let's go up here. Take out the Hell Knight, and there's a revenant by the fountain area. Now let's go up the stairs. Take out the two enemies. Flip the switch, and then go back downstairs for this time switch. And that's going to lower the invisible platform that's housing that Soulsphere, which we don't need. We can strafe run to it, but we can also teleport to it as well. And would you look at that? Boss. Looks like we found their territory. We are met with a lone revenant guarding the teleporter area. I'm going to use the chainsaw for these enemies. They're hiding behind the doors. Chain gunner and a pinky. Now we teleport. I have another pinky and a kako. And we get a computer area map, which is very nice. And two revenants will wake up. And just like before, we have a chain gunner and a pinky, but this one's a specter. Take the teleport back and we're on the fountain from before. Grab the Soulsphere and the doors will open up. And getting from that fountain will reveal all these hit scanners and the Hell Knight, plus the cacodemons. Oh, I was trying to get that cacodemon to hit the Hell Knight. Alright, he's down. Now we got the two Cacos. Gotta snipe the other one with the chain gun since he's further away. Okay, so let's move on to the next area. We go up here, take out that chain gunner, ride the elevator up, and we flip all three switches. Well, the first switch lowers the elevator, but I still need to go down anyway because shotgunners had revealed themselves in the previous area. So go ahead and take them out. Now I'm gonna go outside, wrap around, and see what that has activated. And over here, we opened up a big old closet of hit scanners, zombie men, and imps. Thin them out the chain gun. Get some SSG action as well. Alright, pick up all those clips, plus the additional shoddy ammo. More pinkies. Blow up these barrels to get access to one of the SSG locations, but you need a rad suit to get to that. And don't forget these two imps that are just hiding behind the SSG spot. Yeah, very easy to miss, especially if you're going for 100% kills. And I'm going to show you how to get to that SSG spot without taking damage. You need a rad suit for it. We go through here. But before I acquire the rad suit, we're going to go over here first. I almost forgot about you, buddy. Now there's some armor if you need it, which I don't need since I'm pretty topped up. We flip this switch, blow up the barrels. That's one of the secrets, but I'm gonna wait for that to lower back and grab the berserk power up. So that's the first secret right there. Punch out some of these enemies. And the pinky, and here's our rad suit. We grab that one. Go over here, punch out the pinkies. And then we wrap around back here. Go all the way back to where that SSG was. Go ahead and unload both barrels so I can pick it up. And that's how you grab the super shotgun from that spot. Let's go over here, clear out some additional hit scanners. Gotta check because there's a Hell Knight over there. I might as well go ahead and pick him off. Now he's guarding that Soulsphere, which is a secret, but to get there I need to get over here and do some platforming. Which, depending on your strafe run skills, can be either smooth or horrific. Our second secret's over here, behind this door, which we get a rocket launcher, which is very useful. Be sure to cling on to the ammunition for that. Oh yeah, before I even continue, I'm going to go through this area right here. You can grab a partial invisibility. And over here we have a lone lost soul. That was guarding a switch. I flip these two switches and that's going to reveal two revenants. No threat to me. And now I got this Macubus over here. Thankfully he did not shoot his fireballs, because projectiles and partial invisibility is a nightmare. Our reward is a mega armor. Let's pick off the hit scanners through here. And let's grab that red key card, but be ready. Normally revenants are supposed to jump up. Let me get the splash damage on them. Did I not cross the line? There we go. I can use this as cover. Alright. Now here's another spot where you can grab the SSG. Also an easier way of getting it. Grab the armor bonus and you see the switch, shoot it. And my oh my, look at that. Hot, hot, hot. For the boys. Alright, so now that that funny Easter egg's out of the way, let's move on to the next area. Oh yeah, be sure to grab that chain gun ammo, we're gonna need it. And here's the teleporter space that was put from before, but I saved this area for later because look what we have here. Sunday school's in session, but for our demons. And look at that, the Revenant and the Baron of Hell are fighting. That's exactly what I want to see. And the Baron won. Okay, so we cleared this area out. Oh, spoke too soon. More hit scanners will emerge from the bookshelves here. And our third secret's gonna be over here. Flip this switch and run over here to grab the backpack full of ammo. And here's a chainsaw if you need it, if you're doing a pistol start. Okay, so that area's been cleared out. We're gonna move on over here. Take this elevator up. Take out that chain gunner. Now for our fourth secret. The key to this one is find the odd one out. And this one's pretty easy. Just interact with the computer with the health potion on it. And that will reveal the chain gun and ammunition for it, plus a Hell Knight. Then we can just grab the rest of the items here. Pretty neat secret. Two chain gunners in the meat locker room. I'll be ready for this one. Because a Revenant and a bunch of imps have spawned in. Now remember that secret I mentioned about the Soulsphere? This is the key to get to it. And it's perhaps one of my least favorite secrets because of the strafe run. Now, hopefully I can get this in one go. If not, then this may take several attempts. This will take several attempts then. Yeah. Hopefully I don't spend too much time trying to get this one. Alright, just gotta get yourself lined up. There we go. Then we just line ourselves up, drop down, and we got the Soulsphere. Oh, thank goodness. That is my least favorite secret in this entire level. So now we go down here. Activate the elevator to be met with an Arachnotron, no threat. And if you want to grab that Megasphere, which I'm already topped off on 200 health and armor, but I'm gonna grab it anyway, because why not? Just use the elevator. Bunch of hit scares, but don't go run out the gates just yet. You don't want to get shot from behind by the chain gunner, plus I can spot that Revenant from miles away. Okay, now over here, I have a Mechibus that will reveal himself. And he is being stubborn to kill. Kaboom, he is done with. Now we go over here. We got another Arachnotron. And here's that chain gunner that I killed early on in the level. That made it a lot easier, otherwise I'd have to be dealing with both the Arachnotron and the chain gunner. Which could be annoying to deal with. Alright, so we go over here, flip that switch that the chain gunners were guarding. We got a Baron. Let's get up close and personal with him. Flip that switch and get the rockets ready for these Hell Knights. Completely fluked that one. I weakened them up a bit, so I'm gonna chain gun the rest of these imps. Let the SSG do its work. Play Punch Out with the pinkies. Now remember that Archvile that I mentioned from before? Go over here. Oh, you trying to zap me? He is getting crushed as we speak. And just like that, our Archvile situation is done. Yeah, so if you want to get 100% kills on this map, be sure to cross that line or whatever just to get the Archvile kill. Open this up. Kill the 3 chain gunners, and just like that, we are done with this level. So yes, that is Dies Irae. Very big and expensive city level of sorts. You have a lot of enemies to work with, a lot of points of interest to explore at your own. You can do this in any order whatsoever. And it is very expensive. There are really a lot of places you can explore just to get the keys and all that. Get a bunch of health items as well. You have lots of Soulsphere, plus you have the Megasphere. That's towards the end there. And it is a very decently challenged map. You got a bunch of enemies pretty much housing the entire town. And basically your main job is to basically clear the entire area of them. Now, there's a lot of ways to approach this, as I mentioned before. And it's very fun map, I would say. My least favorite part of this map would have to be the 5th secret. I mean, strafe running. When I was doing practice runs for this, I was struggling with that, but thankfully, I matched it down to a point where I managed to get it in one go, or at least a second try, I should say. But yeah, your main opposition is going to be a bunch of the zombie marksmen from before, just like in levels 1 and 2, which aren't that bad. Plus, you have a decent selection. You have the odd Mechibus, good chunk of Revenants, and a couple of Hell Knights thrown there for good measure. Secrets for this level is pretty alright, I would say. Of course, I don't need to say anything about the 5th secret since that's the one I struggle with the most. But yeah, this is a pretty fair town level, I would say. Lots of areas to explore, lots of items to collect, and it keeps you well supplied through the entire trip. So yeah, that's Dies Irae. Very alright level for a 3rd level. I say it was a pretty good one, I would say. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. See ya.